Did you know that the overall cost of living in Wayne County is 10% below the national average, and that local housing costs are 35% below the average of other communities? Sounds like a good reason why Orrville works. Marissa, hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
So it's good to run into you today.
Yeah, you want to join me for coffee?
Absolutely. So today we're with Dr. Marissa Hofstetter with the Orrville Veterinary Clinic. So tell me about what some of your current responsibilities are at the veterinary clinic.
Well, I'm a small animal veterinarian at the Orrville Veterinary Clinic, and I do basically just work with dogs and cats, so strictly small animal. And I mostly do surgeries and see appointments every day, sick and routine preventative care appointments.
Okay. My dog Scarlett loves to go to the Orrville Veterinary Clinic.
Yeah, I've seen her there before. It's fun because there are a ton of dogs that visit the pet spa on a daily basis, and some of them come and visit us for appointments as well, just for routine appointments or sick appointments, and it's fun to be able to see all the different dogs that visit there every day.
Oh, absolutely, and so convenient for those of us that work in town to leave our dog at daycare and have them be able to be seen by a veterinary if they need.
Yeah, it's a good opportunity for that.
So tell me a little bit about your history. You're an Orrville High School grad.
Yep, I graduated from Orrville High School, and then I left town for about 9 years and went to college. I lived a little bit in Pennsylvania and some in Columbus, and it's been great. After vet school, I moved back to the Orrville area and started working right out of school, and it's just nice to be back to the place where I grew up.
So, and how long ago have you been back working in Orrville?
I graduated from vet school in 2010, and I moved back that same summer and started working right away.
Okay, and is it correct that your dad also is at the vet clinic?
Yes, and I think that's probably was a big draw for me to come back to the Orrville area, because my dad was part owner of the Orrville Veterinary Clinic, and I just have been involved with that business since I was 15.
Sure.
I started working there when I was 15, and I knew all the employees, I knew a lot of the clients, and I just thought I had the opportunity to come back, and it was the right timing, and I just felt like that was where I needed to be at that time, and I'm still happy that I'm there.
So tell me, why is it that Orrville works for you?
I just love this town and the community. I love the way I just feel like it has blossomed in the past, since I've been a kid, I guess, in the past 20 years, just with the way downtown looks and the schools, and I have a lot of friends and family here, and it just seems like where I need to be.
So an opportunity to take your skills and your passion in taking care of animals, bringing that back home, and working to take care of our communities.
Yeah, exactly. I just want to give back to the community for they supported me, and the people in Orrville, I feel like, have gotten me to where I am today, and so it's nice to be back in the community.
What is it that you love most about animals?
Well, I like the whole medicine side of things and the science part, but I just love that they can't talk back to you. Yeah, it's a challenge. I think I like the challenge. They can't tell us what's wrong with them. It just makes me work hard and puts my thinking to a test. Sometimes it's more challenging than I like.
Kind of a guessing game to figure out.
Sometimes it's not fun. It's more stressful to not be able to know what's going on, but I just like that. I'm an animal person. I have dogs and cats of my own, and it's fun.
So tell me about your animals.
I have one dog. Her name is Scarlett.
Okay.
And she is a lab mix, shepherd lab mix. Her mom was rescued from Hurricane Katrina area.
Oh, wow.
And when they brought her back, one of the vet students brought her back, and she was pregnant, and so had her babies, and I took one of them.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I have two cats. And all my animals are getting older at the same time, which is a little concerning.
Sure, but you'll be able to take care of them into their old age.
Yeah.
What do you do when you're not working?
I like to go walking. I like to spend time with my friends, go shopping, out to dinner, and I also like spending time with my husband and two girls.
So tell me about your family. You have two little girls.
I do.
Right?
I have a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old daughter, and my daughter goes to preschool in Orrville, and then they go to a babysitter when I'm at work, but they are both just fun and energetic and keep me very busy working full-time and also being a mom of 2 young girls.
Sure. Do you have any plans for the summer? A vacation plan?
Yeah, we're going to go to Michigan to the lake, to a family camp that I grew up at, and so I'm going to have my girls experience that for the first time. So we're going to go there for a week, and that's probably about it. Just spending time outside, going on walks and playing outside.
So I hear this year on Orrville Walks they're encouraging you to walk your dog.
Yeah.
So does your dog walk with you, or
Well,
is she not able to do that?
She can walk with us, but it seems I try to time it up when I'm picking Harper up from school or while she's at school, and so I don't usually have her with me.
Sure.
But it's a great opportunity to bring your dog walking, and the obesity rate in dogs is crazy. It's about 60 to 70% of dogs are overweight.
Oh
and
my
so,
goodness, I didn't realize it was
yeah,
that
and
high.
so that's actually been a passion of mine too. I ran a Biggest Loser contest with pets about 4 or 5 years ago.
Okay.
But just encouraging dogs to get out there and get exercise, especially with the Orrville Walks program, I think is a great idea. Yeah.
So we all can walk and get a little healthier and get our pets out there.
So I probably should bring my dog to be a good example because I haven't done that yet.
Sure. I hear there's a new program that is starting at the pet spa called Canine Fitness.
Yes, it actually goes right along with the Orrville Walks program. It is, and Anne from the pet spa is leading that. I think she's the only certified trainer in Ohio at this point, and she went out of Chicago for some intense training, and I'd like my dog and I to kind of check that out too. We have not done that yet, but I think it's just starting and in the works.
Yeah. So that is, you have your own workout, but you work out alongside of your pet. So,
yeah, and the pet spa has that newer facility where they have the space to do that. And I know they have a treadmill and other things for dogs. So,
what advice do you have for somebody who is looking at a job in Orrville? What recommendations would you have for why they should come back?
Well, I think it's definitely something to consider to come back to Orrville because it's just a great place to live. There's a lot of job opportunities. There's a lot of great businesses in Orrville. The schools are great, and I just think that, and there's also access to the bigger cities if you need stuff like that, just a short drive. I just think it's a great place to come back and work and live.
So sounds like a win-win all the way around.
Exactly.
So, well, thank you so much for spending some time with me today.
Thanks for stopping to chat with me.
So thank you for joining us for another episode of Orrville Works. We'll see you next time.
Orrville works for me because I have the opportunity to give back to the community that I grew up in.